you believe you're a desirable man, right? You go through life expecting the world to give you things, believing a good woman will naturally admire, help, and improve your life. But let me ask you, friend, when did you last really examine your relationship? When did you pause and ask if she's truly worth your effort, your time, your life itself? We live in a confusing time for men. Feelings often cloud our thinking, and we miss obvious warning signs. The truth is, no woman, regardless of her attractiveness, should ever ruin your happiness, hinder your progress, or sap your energy. This is a tough fact. You're not just a partner to a woman. You're building your own life, your own success. This video reveals 10 warning signs that signal you need to end a relationship, even marriage. If you respect yourself and your goals, you are strong, you are valuable, and no woman should make you feel otherwise. Before we begin, please like this video and subscribe to the channel Warrior, because your path to wisdom begins now. Once she disrespects you, consistently, warrior, respect is the cornerstone of any relationship, and without it, you have nothing. When a woman consistently disrespects you, it's not just a red flag. It's a glaring signal that you're undervalued. Disrespect can take many forms: public humiliation, dismissing your ideas, constantly interrupting you, or even speaking negatively about you to others. These actions might seem minor at first, but over time they erode your confidence, your peace, and your sense of self-worth. Now ask yourself, would a high-value man tolerate consistent disrespect from anyone, let alone a partner who is supposed to uplift him? The answer is supposed to uplift him. The answer is simple. Absolutely not. Respect isn't just about how she speaks to you or acts around you. It's about how she views you as a man. If she doesn't respect your leadership, your values, or your goals, she's not only undermining the relationship, but also your ability to grow as an individual. Remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius: if you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. It's not the disrespect itself that weakens you. It's allowing it to persist. A Stoic man knows his value and demands respect, not through force or anger, but through unwavering boundaries. If she repeatedly crosses those boundaries, warrior, it's time to cut ties and protect your dignity. You owe it to yourself to walk away, for no woman is worth sacrificing your peace and self. Reset 2. She lies to you regularly. A lie, no matter how small, is a betrayal of trust. Trust is the foundation upon which any relationship is built, and without it, everything crumbles. If a woman lies to you consistently, it's not just about the lie itself. It's about what it reveals. A woman who lies is either trying to manipulate you, avoid accountability, or conceal her true intentions. How can you build a life with someone who hides behind falsehoods? Warrior, understand this. Lying isn't just a betrayal of trust. It's a sign of deeper-rooted disrespect. A high-value man doesn't tolerate deception because he understands its destructive power. Lies create doubt, breed insecurity, and force you to question everything she says or does. Imagine constantly wondering if her words are genuine or if her actions are aligned with the truth. That's not a partnership. It's a mental prison. The Stoics taught us the importance of living in alignment with truth and virtue. Seneca once said, "Truth never perishes if she lies to you." It's a reflection of her character, not yours. A woman who respects you will choose honesty even when it's difficult, because she values the bond you share. But if she chooses deceit over truth, she's showing you exactly who she is. Believe her and act accordingly. Don't waste your energy trying to uncover her lies or justify her actions. A Stoic man doesn't chase the truth. It's either present or it's not. If she can't offer honesty, warrior, then she's unworthy of your time and energy. Walk away, not out of anger, but out of a deep respect for yourself. Honesty is non-negotiable. Let her lies be the reason you choose freedom over falsehood. 3. She stops supporting. Your growth warrior, a man's journey is one of constant growth. You strive to be better every day to expand your mind, strengthen your body, and refine your character. But what happens when the woman by your side stops supporting that growth? It's a betrayal, not just of your relationship, but of your mission as a stoic man. A partner who doesn't encourage your progress becomes an anchor pulling you away from the man you are destined to become. Consider this: a high-value woman is your ally, not your adversary. She should push you to conquer. Challenges encourage you to chase your ambitions and celebrate your victories. But if she dismisses your goals, mocks your aspirations, or stands indifferent to your efforts, she reveals her true nature. A partner who doesn't celebrate your growth is a partner who fears it. She may feel threatened by your success, insecure about her own lack of ambition, or content with mediocrity. Whatever the reason, her lack of support is a clear signal that she's not aligned with your path. Epicus wisely said the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. A woman who discourages your growth does the opposite. She drains your energy and stifles your potential. Think of great men throughout history who achieved greatness because they surrounded themselves with those who inspired them, not those who held them back. You have a duty to yourself to protect your trajectory. If she can't stand beside you as you climb, then she will only drag you down. Don't let love blind you to the damage she's doing. A stoic man knows when to let go, even if it hurts. Your growth is non-negotiable. Warrior. Protect it, even if it means cutting ties. 4. She takes you for granted. Gratitude is the glue that binds strong relationships. When a woman starts to take you for granted, she no longer values the effort you bring to the table, your time, your energy, your sacrifices. None of it seems to matter anymore. She expects, demands, and assumes without ever stopping to acknowledge or appreciate this behavior. Warrior is a toxic seed that grows into resentment, bitterness, and frustration. Ask yourself, why should a man of value tolerate such treatment? You've built yourself into a man of principle, a man of purpose. Your actions are deliberate, your choices thoughtful, and your dedication unwavering. If she cannot recognize the worth of these qualities, then what does that say about her perception of you? The Stoics believed in reciprocity. Seneca noted, "He who receives a benefit with gratitude repays the first installment on his debt." A healthy relationship is built on mutual appreciation and effort. But when a woman takes you for granted, she shows that she no longer sees the value in what you provide. It's a subtle form of disrespect, a quiet erosion of the foundation you've built together. You deserve a partner who cherishes you, who recognizes the sacrifices you make and meets them with her own. A woman who takes you for granted will only continue to do so as long as you allow it. Stop making excuses for her behavior. Stop justifying her ingratitude. A stoic man values himself too much to tolerate imbalance. If she cannot see your worth, warrior, it's time to walk away with your head held high. 5. She shows no loyalty. Loyalty is the bedrock of any meaningful relationship, warrior. Without it, love is a hollow shell, a fragile thing that crumbles under the weight of time and trials. When a woman shows no loyalty, she reveals a flaw in her character that no amount of affection, compromise, or your forgiveness can fix. Loyalty is not just about remaining faithful in the physical sense. It's about standing by your side in times of adversity, protecting your name, and honoring the bond you share. What does it mean when a woman chooses to betray your trust? It could be through infidelity, sharing your secrets with others, or refusing to defend you when others speak ill of you. These actions are not only signs of disloyalty, they are acts of blatant disrespect. The Stoics understood that betrayal is a reflection of the betrayer's values, not the victim's worth. Marcus Aurelius said the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If her actions show she's unfaithful or untrustworthy, it's because her soul lacks the virtues necessary to sustain a meaningful connection. A high-value man recognizes loyalty as non-negotiable. Without it, there is no foundation upon which to build a partnership. When she shows no loyalty, warrior, you must be ruthless in your response. Cut ties without hesitation, for a disloyal partner will only bring chaos and dishonor into your life. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment. Instead, let reason and virtue guide your path. You deserve someone who will stand by your side, not someone who undermines you at every music turn 6. She makes you feel weak, warrior. A true partner should be a source of strength and encouragement, not someone who saps your confidence and leaves you doubting yourself. When a woman makes you feel weak, it's not merely a fleeting issue. It's a profound imbalance in the relationship that demands your attention. Weakness isn't always about physical strength. It's about physical strength. It's about physical strength. It's about your sense of purpose, your emotional stability, and your mental clarity. If she consistently leaves you feeling diminished, you must question her role in your life. How does she make you feel weak? It might be through constant criticism, dismissing your achievements, or comparing you to other men in a way that cuts deep. Perhaps she challenges your authority in public, undermines your decisions, or belittles your efforts in private. Each of these behaviors plants seeds of doubt in your mind, eroding the inner strength you've built through years of discipline and perseverance. A high-value man must recognize these for what they are: deliberate attempts to control or demean. Marcus Aurelius taught you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But even the strongest mind cannot thrive in an environment where it is constantly under attack. A woman who makes you feel weak is not nurturing your growth. She's sabotaging it. This is not love. This is manipulation. A Stoic man knows that to protect his peace, he must sometimes make harsh decisions, even if they are painful in the short term. Strength is the hallmark of a Stoic man, and a partner who diminishes it does not deserve to walk beside you. You are not meant to spend your days justifying your worth to someone who refuses to see it. Cut ties with such a woman, warrior, not out of spite, but out of respect for yourself and the virtues you hold dear. In doing so, you reclaim your strength and ensure that it is preserved for those who truly value it. 7. She rejects your boundaries. Boundaries are the foundation of any strong relationship, warrior. They are not arbitrary rules. They are protections for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. A woman who consistently rejects your boundaries is a woman who does not respect your autonomy or your need for space and individuality. She sees your needs and desires not as valid but as something to be ignored, manipulated, or trampled over. This is not just a minor issue. This is a blatant disrespect of who you are. As a man, you may ask yourself, why would she do this? Doesn't she care? The truth is, warrior, her actions show that she cares more about her own convenience than your well-being. She may test your boundaries to see how much she can push before you snap, or she may do it because deep down she doesn't value you the way you deserve to be valued. And let me tell you this, if you allow it to continue, You are teaching her that it's acceptable. You are telling her that your comfort, your peace, your needs are secondary to her whims. Think of the Stoic philosophers, men like Epicus, who endured slavery, but never allowed others to dictate his inner peace. He understood the power of personal boundaries when a person steps beyond your limits. They take away your power. The Stoic warrior stands firm, unwavering in the face of this. He recognizes when someone is trying to encroach upon his space, his time, and his focus, and when that happens, there is no room for compromise. You cannot be a man of virtue, a man of purpose, if you let someone continuously cross your boundaries. A high-value woman, one who understands the principles of respect, will know where your limits lie, and she will honor them. If she does not, you must make the decision, no matter how hard it may seem, to walk away. Cutting ties with someone who cannot respect your boundaries is not weakness. It is strength, wisdom, and self-preservation. 8. She's never interested in your needs. Let me ask you this, warrior. How many times have you put her needs before your own, sacrificing your time, your energy, your desires? And yet when you look back, how many times has she truly been interested in your needs? A woman who never takes the time to consider what you need emotionally, mentally, or physically is a woman who doesn't see you as a partner. She sees you as a tool. She's not interested in the depths of your soul. She's interested in what you can provide for her. This dynamic is a dangerous one. Warrior, the Stoics believed in reciprocity in relationships, mutual respect, shared goals, and a balanced exchange. They knew that true relationships, whether romantic, familial, or platonic, are built on the understanding that both parties are seen, heard, and valued. Marcus Aurelius, even as emperor, understood the importance of valuing others. He never let his position blind him to the humanity of those around him. You are a human being with your own complex needs, desires, and goals. If she cannot see that, if she cannot take the time to understand you, then what are you really in the relationship for? Are you merely a provider of comfort, a caretaker of her emotional whims with no reciprocity in sight? Remember this: a high-value woman values you for who you are, not just for what you can do for her. She takes the time to understand you, to listen to your concerns, and to be present for you, just as you are for her. She does not only show up when she needs something, she shows up when you need her too. If she has no interest in your needs, she is not a woman who truly values you. And warrior, you must recognize this. Your needs matter. Your desires matter. And if she doesn't acknowledge them, it's time to cut ties. 9. She chooses drama over peace. Let me ask you something, warrior. How often does she choose chaos over calm, conflict over resolution? A woman who thrives on drama is a woman who thrives on drama is a woman who doesn't understand the value of peace, and peace is something a Stoic holds sacred. Peace is something we create within ourselves, not something we wait for from external circumstances. But when she constantly drags you into unnecessary conflict, petty arguments, and emotional turmoil, she's destroying your peace. This kind of constant disruption is a silent killer to your mental clarity and focus. It's like a storm that won't cease, drowning out your inner tranquility. As men following Stoic principles, we recognize that our time and energy are limited resources. Why would you waste them on drama? Warrior, drama only serves one purpose: to distract you from your purpose. It pulls you away from your goals, from the life you are meant to live, from the path of virtue, high value. Women know this. They understand the importance of calmness, clarity, and rational thought. They don't bring unnecessary turmoil into your life. They bring support, peace, and the strength to face challenges together. The Stoics also teach us that we should avoid things that disturb our inner peace. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Drama is nothing but a creation of the mind, an imagined source of pain that doesn't need to exist if you don't allow it at. Woman who creates drama is not only ignoring your peace, she is poisoning it, and if she continually chooses this path, you must take control of your life and walk away for your peace, for your growth, and for your future. A relationship should elevate you, not drain you. If she cannot understand that, then it's time to cut ties. 10. She drains your energy. Energy is your most precious resource, warrior. It is finite. It is not unlimited, and once it is spent, it cannot be replenished as easily. When a woman continually drains your energy, she is taking something from you that you cannot afford to give away. She may do this emotionally, mentally, or even physically, constantly demanding your attention, affection, or time, without ever replenishing what she takes. A Stoic man understands that his energy must be focused on his purpose, his growth, and his mission. You cannot afford to give it away freely to someone who does not reciprocate. Ask yourself, warrior, how often have you found yourself exhausted after spending time with her? How many times have you felt drained after listening to her complaints or tending to her emotional needs without receiving any emotional sustenance in return? This imbalance is not love. It's parasitic. The true Stoic warrior does not allow his strength to be siphoned away by those who do not contribute positively to his life. Think of Epicus, who was born into slavery but never allowed the external world to drain his inner strength. Despite his circumstances, he chose to direct his energy inward, cultivating peace, resilience, and wisdom. Your energy must be protected and directed towards your higher goals. If she is draining you, if she gives nothing back, you must act decisively and cut ties. A high-value woman recognizes the importance of balance. She will invest in you just as much as you invest in you. She will not take from you without giving back emotionally, spiritually, or physically. If you are left empty with nothing to give, you cannot continue on your path to greatness. Now, warrior, you've heard the truth, you've seen the signs, and you know what you must do. The path of a Stoic man is not one of weakness, compromise, or fear. It is the path of strength, wisdom, and self-respect. You were not born to tolerate disrespect, to endure emotional exhaustion, or to accept less than you deserve. Your purpose is clear, your energy precious, and your time limited. You owe it to yourself to surround yourself with people, especially women who elevate you, not drain you. So I ask, are you willing to sacrifice your peace, your growth, and your mission for someone who doesn't value? No, warrior. You are better than that. You are better than that. You are stronger than that. You are the master of your own life. Let go of the toxic relationships that hold you back and embrace the freedom to grow, to thrive, and to live with purpose. This is your life. This is your battle. Don't waste another second on someone who doesn't deserve your time. Take action now and cut the ties that bind you. Leave a comment below saying challenge. Accept it if you're ready to walk away from the relationships that don't serve. You don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, warrior, because the journey to greatness doesn't stop here. Keep forging your path, keep protecting your peace, and keep living with the wisdom of the Stoics. Stay strong, stay true, and always move forward with purpose.